Welcome back, guys. Automotive Inc. Today we are working on the 2024 Subaru Forester, and if you guys know any color other than white, you'll see in these inside of these door pockets here where you put your hand in, especially if you keep your keys in your hand, that those little wells kind of get scratched up. Take a look. See right here, this car only has like 80 miles on it. It's already kind of scratched up. So what I like to do on all of my cars, guys, is to protect the door edges. So I'll show you a video later how to do some clear bra on that. Super easy. You don't have to have a ton of skill to do it, and it'll help protect from swinging those doors into anything. But these door pockets right here, I'm going to show you just a little hack. It's super cheap, and I'll put links down in the description below so you can see exactly where I get it and how to install it. But first, what we need to do is remove the unsightly things. So I'll put some buffing polish that I like to use in the description below. Also, we're going to clean up these scratches, and I'm going to show you the little hack how to protect this area. So in this instance, this small area is about the size of a playing card. So what I do is just make a template, guys. You can take this, make it out of any kind of cardboard, whatever you want to make it out of. And then you can even lay this in the actual gap of your vehicle. So Subaru specific or whatnot, you can just make a template of the area you want to cover. So what I did is basically cut this out, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get the clear vinyl wrap stuff. I'll put a link down below. You can buy it whatever size you want, 12-inch, and cut it at as many out as you'd like. You won't need really any application tools, but what you'll do is just lay your template out, draw around it, and then once you get done, you can cut it out with a X-Acto knife, a razor blade, or a pair of scissors. Once you get it, you're going to end up with something like this. And then basically it's going to be just self-apply. And what you'll do is you'll just kind of start at the top corner, and I'll show you what the finished product looked like and what this one looks like. So now we're on the passenger side door. This is what it looks like before the application. And then what we'll do is we'll just slide it up in there because that's where the scratches typically start. I've already cleaned up the scratches, so this door's only been opened maybe a dozen times, and it was already scratched up pretty good. So you want to just make sure it looks good before you put this clear on, because otherwise the clear will just show the scratches and then they'll always be there. So I'm just going to peel this backing off, and we're going to stick it up into this area, and then we're going to push the air bubbles out starting at the top. So now you can kind of see I started the piece up into the top of the hole, and I just work from the top down. You're going to see these little bubbles, if you will, and we'll push all of that out. And again, this basically just covers the entire area where people's hands are typically going. If you want to try and cover these entire areas, you definitely can. But let me push these bubbles out. Again, I'm just using my hand, and I'm starting at the top. If you start on one direction before you pull off the entire backing, you can push it out with no tools, just your thumb. But let's push this out. You can kind of see the bottom here sticking out, but let's take a look once we push it all out. Alright, so there we go, guys. You'll see these little edges right here that you can push them out. Once you get out in the sun, you can push these bubbles out a little bit better. Again, you're going to get a huge roll for like 10 bucks. So you can always tear it off again, and as this starts to degrade, you can always swap it out and stuff. Now, depending on your car, you can always choose, you know, how much you want to cover or little you want to cover. It's just a good little hack to protect this area, and you can always cover these if you'd like, just to protect it that much more. And that's about it when it comes to the actual door handle protection, guys. And again, this will work on any car. Just kind of make yourself a little template of the area you want to cover, cut it out. Links will be down below in the description on where to buy this stuff on the Zon. It's super cheap, super easy to do. And then if you get good at it, you guys can try and do more on your car if you see fit. So appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.